Hey, Lynette, introduce yourself.
I'm Lynette McElhaney. I'm a candidate for Oakland City Council in District 3.
Hey, now first, tell my viewers where we are, because this is a new place, isn't it?
We're at the brand new Lakeview Cafe on beautiful Lakeshore Drive here in our lovely city, District 3.
On a lovely Sunday, isn't it?
Yes, on a lovely Sunday. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, sun-filled Sunday afternoon.
And you're campaigning.
I am out here campaigning.
I think probably everybody in the cafe almost, except a little kid over there, right?
Yeah, I probably talked to the kid too. I'm out meeting my neighbors. We've been doing coffee talks now for about 6 months. We go to local coffee houses and we meet voters and we find out what the concerns are, and it's really the voters' concerns that have developed the platform for the campaign.
Now, for those who don't know Oakland, because there's been a lot of turnover.
Yeah.
What is District 3?
So District 3 is the heart and soul of our city. It covers the waterfront from the bay to the lake, and it goes from Jack London to the North Oakland border on West MacArthur. So it includes communities of the Jack London District, uptown, downtown, all the neighborhoods of West Oakland, Adams Point, Lake Merritt, and Koreatown, Northgate, Peel Hill.
Now I'm going to ask you, what are you going to do if you're a council member? I got two questions. That's the first one. And the second one, in talking with all these folks around here, what have you learned?
I have learned that
Even today.
we love Oakland. Oakland is not some forgotten land of lost opportunities. There's a narrative out there that's, that would have us consider Oakland as the land that could have been, but this is really the land that is, and we know that there is so much here. There's not that old crazy 40-year-old quote, there's no there. Whoever said it just missed it. I guess we didn't want to share our jewels with her.
Gertrude Stein.
I mean, that's right, it was Gertrude. I think what I'm learning is that we love the gumbo of Oakland. People want to be here because of the diversity. We want to be here because of the weather, the opportunity, the location, the proximity, and the people. Sometimes folks want to say, oh, Oakland is the best location and it's cheaper than San Francisco, but we have nothing to do. Oakland is in its own image and in its own likeness, and it has been fantastic. There's a lot of resiliency, a lot of hope, a tremendous amount of investment and enthusiasm, and now we need a city council that reflects that.
And how's it going? Who's endorsed your campaign so far?
I'm so proud to have earned the endorsement of the East Bay Small Business Council, where individual teachers like Lauren Michelle Cherry, of having faith leaders like B.K. Whitson and Zachary Carey, who have stepped up. I have the endorsements of members of labor like T.C. Wilson, who have stepped up to be early advisors. We have a diverse group of people that are residents, labor, small business, and corporations. Zach Wasserman, Dan Bogan, civic leaders.
Zach Wasserman?
Yes, that have endorsed this campaign, and not only endorsed, but are actively supporting and promoting the candidacy so that we can have a sane, sober, productive council for the first time in many years.
Now, I got to ask you, since this machine is running in the background, have you tried the coffee here yet?
I have.
How's it?
It's delicious.
Yeah. And how long has this place been open?
Just a few months.
Yeah. Do you know who owns it? It's like, what's the?
I've not yet met the owners. They'll be part of what we do.
Yeah. Now, trying to hold on some of it. So now that they finished making coffee.
Yes.
So what have you learned about the people here and in your talks with people?
Like I said, I've just learned that there's so much love here, and I think that it's the same thing that motivates me to be in the race and why I didn't move to Contra Costa like many young African American families.
What are their concerns?
Oh, I think what people really want for is leadership.
Yeah.
Folks are concerned about our schools, and they're concerned. Ironically, there hasn't been a lot of concerns that way. People just want it to improve in the sense that they want Oakland to be maximized, and they really feel, pretty consistently, that it's been a leadership gap. That the leadership of the city has not reflected the city's beauty, its intent, or its larger community.
Have you found a lot of people here are new?
No.
In the last 5 years?
No.
Really?
I'm finding a nice mix of old and new, of tenure. It is the signs of a very vibrant, healthy city. We have new people coming. We've got babies being born. We have people who are aging. We have a nice retirement community here. District 3 is amazingly complex. It is so diverse: gender, race, age, occupation. It is just, like I said, the heart and soul of our city.
Now, what motivated you to run for city council, for those who don't know?
I really got in this so that we could help move Oakland forward. Like many voters, I was tired of the bickering and the politicking and the politricking that was going on. And I felt that it was time for Oakland to have a new generation of leadership that would focus in on the priority of putting the people's needs first and all others second. And I wanted to bring 20 years of experience as a community development professional to the table and just offer my services and my experience in the service of our community.
Now I'm asking, what do you think of the Oakland Army Base project since it sits right in District 3?
I think that this is going to provide a number of jobs. I'm so proud of the community benefits package that has been put together, but I also know that promises made are not necessarily promises kept, and that we need a sophisticated council to monitor that and hold the developer accountable.
And what about the budget itself and the drive to try and play for police?
What I've learned is that about 66% of our budget is already going to public safety, and so what we have to do is make sure that we have a police department that is accountable and responsive and efficient, and I believe that there's work to do there, and Chief Jordan, who's fairly new on his job, has a big job on his hands, but we need to give him support so that he can clean up his ranks, that he can reorganize the department to make sure that the department is more responsive to community needs. And I think also we need to make sure that we increase revenues, which is why the cornerstone of my platform is growing the economy here, so that we have the revenues to do the other things that drive down the demand for crime and criminal services. I see it very much as we have crimes of desperation and economic crime. So by growing the economy, we reduce the economic need for criminal activity, which allows our police to then focus in on a smaller number of criminals and to do a more efficient job.
Now, someone watching this wants to support you. Where do they go? How do they do it?
So please visit our website at LynetteMcElhaney.com. It's LynetteMcElhaney.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Lynette GM and find me on Facebook.
All right.
Lynette 2012.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you.
Cool.